I fix my eyes on Christ. I fix my eyes on Christ.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Colton's Reviews. I know it's been a while, but I'm back for the moment. I just wanted to put up another one for you guys of a Bible that I think is one of the most beautiful, useful that I've ever had in my possession. This is the Thomas Nelson New King James verse-by-verse center column reference Bible in the Premier Collection Premium Brown Goatskin. So, just a whole lot of cool things going on with this Bible in terms of quality. It comes with this awesome Premium Collection box, wrapped in the usual paper. There's some of the features. You get that awesome cross-reference system. One of my favorite things about the New King James reference system is the mention of majority text and critical text variants, which is just really cool to have all that information. As you may be able to tell from some of my recent videos, I am a fan of the New King James. I've reviewed a few of them, and this one might just be my favorite. It's a toss-up. I'm a big fan of the wide margin one as well. So let's take a look at it. First off, the thing that I've just got to mention about this Bible is I love the brown color of this goatskin. I think it looks so nice, so just well done. You can see the grain is not like this super pronounced grain. It's pretty smooth, but it feels substantial. It feels premium, and it feels thick. It has perimeter stitching, but man, the color, I really love brown Bibles. I don't know why. That's just been a thing of mine for a while. I like black too, and some of the other, unique colors. But brown for me is just kind of a staple. One of my first premium Bibles was a brown calfskin Bible. So I'm a big fan of the brown, and especially on this one. And as you can see, it just looks so nice on the spine. We have the raised spine ribs. Holy Bible, New King James Version, Thomas Nelson. I love how clean this looks without a bunch of logos and things. It just looks super nice. And of course it is clean on the back. You can see some of the grain a little better there. But anyway, let's take a look at it. Before we do that, check out these ribbons. Thomas Nelson nails it with the ribbons. I mean, they're awesome. They're thick. They're double-sided satin ribbons. Very well done. They're long. Perfect. Okay, so the inside of the Bible, we see goatskin leather cover. I'm not sure what the liner is. It may be a synthetic liner. I don't know. But it is an edge-lined Bible, so you do get that added stability to the construction there. Right? Then we get the presentation page, and all that is thicker cardstock. Holy Bible. You can see it is a China printing. Okay. But man, it does not sway the quality of this Bible at all. You get the preface and all that sort of thing, but I want to get you to the text, and you can see. The color scheme is similar to the wide margin I reviewed on here, where you have these red accents. So you can see that right here. We have red Genesis, a book introduction, and then the red verse numbers. Now, what's super interesting to me right now is looking at this through the lens of my camera. It looks like it ghosts pretty bad. But when you're looking at it, reading it, the ghosting is not bad at all. It's very, very readable. You get the center column references, obviously. And I really like that format because it's super easy to find your references. This Bible, in my opinion, makes a great preaching Bible. So, yeah, you get that format. Now, my one complaint is that because the font, it's that comfort print font that's so wonderful, we all love, and because the print is large enough to satisfy my tired eyes, the only issue I find, and this is not really a big issue for me, I'm learning to get used to it, but that is that the words per column, because it is a dual column, can be a little sparse. Sometimes it feels like I'm just bouncing up and down trying to read, bouncing my eyes up and down trying to read the words. But not a big deal. Again, I think I've gotten used to it. I would much rather have the larger font and fewer words per line than smaller font and more words per line. So I guess I really shouldn't be complaining about that, huh? Anyway, this does, even though it is a verse-by-verse format, it does retain poetic setting. As you can see, kind of some here in Job. Let's get to Psalms. It's not just a, basic verse-by-verse. You do get that nice poetic setting. And this is a red letter edition. And it is a well-done red letter edition. Very consistent on the red letters. Very bold and readable and dark enough, although it's not quite as crimson as, say, like the verse numbers and chapter numbers and stuff like that. It's still very dark, very readable, a really nice red letter edition. We get a concordance in the back, pretty decent little concordance. And we get our typical Bible maps that look pretty good. I really like the Thomas Nelson maps. And then at the end, that's it. You have this other edge lining page here. The ISBN number, I think that's what that is, right here. And that's it. One thing I wish was added, and I wish this on literally all Bibles, is about 50 or so pages of just lined or blank paper in the back would always be useful to me. But that's just me. I think this would make a great preaching Bible, like I said, or just one for everyday reading and study for sure, but just super easy to find your verse, super readable font. I think it would make a great preaching Bible, which is what I intend to use this edition for. Anyway, this has been a quick look at the Thomas Nelson Premier Collection, New King James, center column reference, verse by verse. Now, that is a lot to say. Big mouthful there. But this has been a look at that. I think it's quite a wonderful Bible. A big fan of the color and big fan of the way the leather itself feels. It's very thick, durable. One last note on that, I guess, would just be it's floppy, but it's not so floppy that when I hold it open, it's trying to like meld over my fingers. It's sturdy enough to where I can hold it open with one hand and feel comfortable, which is important to me as a preacher. So, all right, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video.